Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are playing, I'm a little confused here. What's going on? Nima? Dark, cold, endless, and utterly serene. Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are playing Am I Nina, the demo, because the demo is the only version out, the full game isn't out yet. Anywho, let's continue here. The perfect undulating prison for you to spend eternity. An irritating yet familiar voice scratches at your brain, and you find yourself violently awoken by a mysterious figure. It worked. Question mark? You're breathing. The air is cold and stagnant. The walls that surround you provide the room with a distant lack of natural light. So I think this is me right here, Nima. You are underground. Dozens of boxes overflowing with trinkets bring a strange sense of comfort. Who is that? He looks kind of ominous. That comfort dissipates you as you realize you're tied to the chair you're sitting in. A bungee cord holds your head up. The stranger stands across the room, hesitating to approach. Stranger. So stranger is like in my brain? Okay. Nima, is that you? Nima, okay. Words in your brain can be combined to unlock new words. So it's like Infinite Craft, kind of. Who is Nima? Am I Nima? Just tell her whatever she wants to hear. Stranger, Nima. Mom, okay. All words are stored in your library after they are unlocked. When you're done, words can be dragged from your brain to your mouth to unlock new dialogue options. So, let's do that. Mom? What's going on? Wait, yes, it's all coming back to you now. You are Nima Lee, and this is your mother, Annabelle Lee. Okay, so what if I, like, connect these? Nima, and... Oh! Okay, multiple things here. Okay. Okay. Nima's sphere is water? Aquarium. Okay. So, let's do... Okay, so it's the mother. Let's just say that. Will that work? Oh wait, I should do that. No. Oh wait, never mind. M-O-M breathes a sign of relief and smiles. Oh, thank God. I thought I lost you. She excitedly steps forward, but stops herself just short of throwing her arms around you in an embrace. She pauses. Lost. Me? Mom shudders. Let me bring you some food first. You must be starving. Mom exits the basement, excitedly clambering her way downstairs. Let's combine more. I don't think there's more that I can combine. I hope she trips and cracks her skull! Thanks, Mom. Oh, a sopping wet bowl of slop is gently presented to you. I'm not gonna eat that. Ew. Ew, just give me some water, bro. I don't want that. The odor, reminiscent of a wet dog and dirty socks, is masked by overwhelming amounts of soy sauce. Your nose begins to shrivel like a worm left out in the sun. Mom unties her hands, but leaves her waist and head fastened to the chair. With some effort, you can now eat your gruel. She places a small dull spoon in your now free hand. She's even uglier up close. God. Okay, Nima, before you eat, we need to have a little talk. There was an accident. Your memories may have been affected, and I want to assure you're okay before everything goes back to normal. You're going to be living and sleeping in the basement for now. No! Can you untie me? You're tied up for your own safety. If you fall unconscious, I don't want you to fall and hurt yourself. That's not why I'm tied up, bro. Just follow our rules and then we'll be free. You're not a prisoner. This is just a controlled environment for you to heal in, okay? You look at the bowl of food and back up at her. You try to nod, but your head just bounces in your binds. Alright, so starting tomorrow, I'm going to be bringing you items. I want you to think of how these items make you feel if they bring back any memories. For now, let's start with something simple as an example. She takes the bowl of gruel and pushes it towards you. What does the kangi make you think of? You can start to eat and talk all you like. Okay. What if I merge hungry and fear? Because would that mean like unappetizing? Starvation, okay. Because this is like incredibly... Yeah, disgust. You hesitate. Lucky down at the bowl and back at her. Although she claims there are no wrong answers, you know that's not true. She's looking for a specific response. Try connecting ideas in your mind to seeing what those trains of thought lead you. Tell me what you're thinking about. What do I do disgusted stranger? No, nothing. Alright, so yeah, I'm just gonna do disgust because this is actually just disgusting. Ew. Huh? Despite every fiber of you screaming at you not to, you bravely force a single spoon of piping hot kangi down your throat. Oh, overwhelmed by the pungent taste of Mont's unconventional, I'm not even gonna try to quote that, of cooking, you spit it back out. Better to starve to death than endure another mouthful of this overseasoned nightmare. Unsurprisingly, Mom looks away in shame and apologizes for the culinary travesty before you. Guess my cooking has improved then. Sorry, Mom, I can't eat this. Well, I have to eat something. Can we order takeout? She cringes. The notion of spending money on greasy fast food when there is perfectly fine kangi at home seems to cause her physical anguish. You know what? I have some Burgess burger coupons upstairs. I've been saving them for a special occasion. To be determined if she'll remember to actually do this. Huh? She's gonna feed us, right? You yawn. The bowl of kangi certainly chased away your appetite. Now you'd prefer to find a nice den to crawl inside and sleep. Mom sets the bowl aside and lets out a long sigh. She stares at you intently, preparing for something. How much of the accident do you remember? You shake your head. Some things just come to you, but as far as you're concerned, everything that happened before you woke up in this basement feels like a dream. I feel like I gotta connect some more pieces here. What if I do Nima and disgust? Okay, that's kind of cruel. It's still me. What if we do Nima and hungry? Food. So if we do food and fear, kangi. Okay. What if we do kangi and moon? Disgust. Okay. What if we do disgust and starvation? Indulgence. Indulgence and starvation. A paradox. Okay. So then we do a paradox and family. No. Okay. That doesn't do anything, right? So if we do a paradox and indulgence. Repression. We'll do a repression paradox. No. The repression and disgust. Regret. Now if we do regret and starvation. No. What can we merge with? Can we do regret and family? Regret and family might work. Just let me find regret. Okay. Regret and family. No, nothing. Let's keep continuing with this part. You were swimming. You hit your head. You're lucky I was able to rescue you. You clutch your head as a bolt of pain travels from the top of your cranium down your spine. Now, can we hear me out? Swimming with regret. Because that's how the incident happened. River. I was swimming in a river. Alright? And that's why I'm scared of water. Okay, because if we do river and fear, drown. Alright. Drown and fear. What if we do that? River. Okay, so we're just going to get drowned back here. And if we do regret, because you probably regret drowning. No, okay. Let's keep going. Ow. Pain, pain, pain. Okay, so let's do pain and drown. Body and water. Okay, so we could get like a okay, no. So let's do body and then pain. Nothing. Okay. Body and regret. No. Body and fear? No, that's family. What would we do fear and love? Grief. Grief and regret. Wait, that's river, not regret. Where's regret? There's regret. Grief and family. Dad. Time. Okay. Forgotten forgotten river, pain, knife, body. We got a knife, alright? So now, can I kill my family using the knife and family? Fear and guilt. Guilt and fear, neglect. Neglect and body, rot. So if we do rot and starvation, if we do rot and hungry, can we get like cannibalism? No, okay. Would we do a paradox of rotting? Healing. Healing hungry, healing starvation. A healing, hear me out, a healing body, right? Hospital, hungry hospital, neglect hospital. Okay, let's keep going. Likely story. A memory surges to you. You recall looking up your mother's stony face. In her hand, she clutches a small, sharp knife designed to cut through flesh and organs. Your mother looks worried as he reaches out to console you. Recoil away from her. Maybe we should talk about this later. Tomorrow, the real test will begin. You pass Lowe's, and you'll be free to leave the basement, and everything can return to normal. How am I supposed to pass if I could barely remember anything? I suppose it's only fair you have a chance to ask me some questions in return. There's a shuddering pain racking in your brain. You're almost spent for the day. Choose your next words carefully. What do you want to know? I want to know about the knife. Yeah. Oh, I can't learn about the knife. What about forgotten? Knife? Neglect. Neglect. No. I don't understand. Oh, wait, the things in green are the ones I can use. So, let's do grief. Where's Dad? Can I keep adding? No, I can only add one. Okay, let's do grief. Where's Dad? Where's Dad? Where's Dad? I'm pretty sure he died. Your mother looks down at her hands. Dad's not here. What do you remember about him? You search your mind for anything that you can recall about your father. The memory that returns isn't an event or story, but a smell. Fish? Smells like fish? That's kind of an insult. Your mom's stony face cracks into a smile, then she laughs. Yeah, he did. Your eyelids are growing heavy. You're running out of energy. Okay. Why did pain show up? You hurt me, yeah, I'm saying it. I'm gonna gaslight her. I'm gonna guilt trip her. I remember you hurt me. You hurt me. Mom flinches. You can tell you have struck a nerve. She begins to tremble. So yeah, she probably killed me or stabbed me with a knife or something. Nima? Honey. I know I'm not always present, but I'd never, ever, if a second memory comes to you, trapped in an abyss, your eyes shut and disconnected from your brain, you could feel your mother holding your hands. No, play dumb. Sorry, Mom. I'm confused. Mom relaxes a little, although she doesn't let go of the barb you stuck in her. Lately, I've been prioritizing my work over you, and that's not fair. It'll be different now, I promise. This doesn't mean I've ever actively wanted to hurt you. But I can't deny that you've been hurt because I've not been there for when you needed me. Conversation trails off. We're both unwilling to look at each other. You yawn and your mother takes notice. Yeah, sweetie, do you think it's time to go to bed? Can I use any more pain? Okay. Okay, what if I do pain and knife? Right? Wait, pain and neglect. Grief. No, I already did grief. Grief and rot. Rot and pain. Okay. Where's knife, alright? Because I think... Wait! I should do mom and then knife. Because I'm sure that will get her... I'm sure that's what's gonna let me ask her about the knife. Fear. No. Isolation. Isolation and pain. Sad. Tears. Torture. Isolation is one of them. Yeah, it says. Let's try to isolation. I just have one more question. Okay, what do you want to ask? You scare me. Why am I scared of you? You're scared of me? Shouldn't I be somewhere else? Somewhere for sick people? Why are we in the basement? They weren't giving you the care you needed. I need to take matters into my own hands. It worked though. You're awake. You're doing well. You're just a little confused. We can fix that. There's nothing you need to fear from me. I'm your mother. I'm going to help you. She's hiding something from you. The pain surging through your brain terminates with a sudden pull of the plug. Your eyes cut to blindness and you feel your body fall forward to be caught by the ropes fastening you to the chair. You flicker in and out of consciousness as rogue bolts of electricity wiggle your neurons. Mama hums a familiar song. Pair of tender arms bear the full weight of your malnourished and sickly form. You're lowered onto a lumpy mattress, tucked in routinely and without indulgence. Whoever carried you there wasn't hesitant to do so. Your acts of mothership seem to be little more than a performance. Despite that, you feel gentle hands lovingly caress the side of your face, and once again, the world goes dark. Whoa, where am I? Fossil. What about a fossil? ... Oh, my head hurts. This is my room. Barely remember it. Oh. Oh! Why is this bed, why was it always lumpy? Okay, so I can look at stuff around here. I wonder if they're jealous of other birds in the sky. Envy. Okay. Envy. I was not talented at all. Okay, so, safety, dream. The bathroom is locked. Oh, I can check here. Is that a roach? What? Bug. Disgust. Envy. Judgment. Afterlife. What if we do afterlife and torture? Flay. Punishment. Okay. Punishment for afterlife. Flay. Okay. Let's go back here. Doesn't seem that bad. I think he's faking it. Corpse. No, we definitely squished him. We do corpse and then afterlife. Home. Home. And then bed. Safety, no. My old locker. Can't remember the password. Forgotten. Okay. I could use... I wish I could be the powerhouse of a cell. Okay. Is that like a metaphor for something? The Nemochondria, bro. Science. This human looks strange. That is a monkey. That is not a human. Guts. What if we do rot and guts, right? We do rot and guts. I think we'll get something. No. I used to chew those pencils. Knowledge. Wait! We do forgotten and knowledge, right? Forgotten and knowledge. Memory. Memory and forgotten. Mom, okay. Let's do memory and not a memory of knowledge. No. Hear me out here. Memory and then river. Here, I'm gonna summon like 3 of these, right? I'm gonna do water, memory and water, rock and pain. Okay, so then river with memory, blood and drown with memory, blood. Okay, so blood and a rock, pain and river, pain, okay, rock, blood, and then memory, rock and mind, mind's rock, pain, mind's knowledge, growth, plant and then water, growth. Okay. Should I knock for mom? No. This is what my dad looks like. I remember him. Happy. It's July already? It feels like it's been a million years. Oh. Tomato Boy? Tomato Boy is the coolest. I read all of his comics. I wish I could just shrink down just to see how my dolls live. Save the whales. That was a beautiful when a whale dies, they host an entire ecosystem. Okay. What's a 4-letter word? For some reason what comes to my head is face. No? Alright. Should I knock for mom? Yeah. You awake? Yeah. What the? Oh, such a menacing look. You hear her undo a series of deadbolts, opening the door by only a crack for it to be caught by the chain lock and held nearly closed. She studies you. She closes the door. You hear her undo the last chain and open the door again. You didn't clean yourself up. Bathroom door was locked. Her cold Diamort thaws for a moment. Frick. She pounds her head with the palm of her hand. She gestures for you to go sit at the table while she retreats into your room and unlocks the bathroom. Quick, lock her in. You hesitate, weighing the risk of trapping your mother in prison. She returns quickly and efficiently. Bathroom's unlocked. She doesn't take note of you, passing by to ascend in the stairs in staccato of thumps and exits the basement. You fidget in your chair, wondering if you did something to upset her. She's not buying it. She returns clumsily down the stairs. She holds the railing to keep herself steady. In her other hand, she carries a large tote bag bulging with concealed items. All right. She calms down for a bit and smiles placidly at you. Good morning, Nima. Good morning. Don't forget to call her Mom. Did you sleep well, Mom? No. Disgusting. She's wearing the same clothes from yesterday. She looks disheveled. It's unclear if she slept at all. You feeling any pain? Yesterday our conversation ended rather abruptly. Your vitals were stable and you seem to have made a full recovery. Yes, I'm feeling well. Good. She flips up a notebook and makes that a note of response. How was your sleep? Any interruptions or strange dreams? Lie to her. Nope. She flips her notebook closed and then fake smile turns into a real one. Gonna do better today, right? Today's gonna be a little different from yesterday. With me, I have some items. All you need to do is tell me how they make you feel. Can you do that for me? Yeah. She places a plushie of a shark upon the table in front of you. For some reason, it invokes unfamiliar feelings within. Why shouldn't a shark? Nostalgia, sorrow, and most intriguingly, love. Now, is there anything this reminds you of? Blood. Amazing. What? You're psychotic! Mind. Think. Guts. Amazing. See, when I do blood or guts is amazing. I guess I'll do that. You admire the hulking beast before you. Such strong jaws. 300 razor-sharp teeth, capable of exerting 1,800 kilograms of force. Perfect for tearing anything into shreds. I wish I could be like him. Mom quickly jots down something in her notebook. Go on. I'm not sure why you just said that. If I was like him, I'd be in control. Why would you want that? You want to be able to tie me up or keep me trapped down here? I'm not trapped down here. Let me out. No. Okay, what if I do corpse? Why is he dead? I'll just do corpse. He's not moving. What did you do to him? It's supposed to be like this. He's supposed to be dead? Your mother summons her patience to protect her from her own wrath. Yo, I'm rage baiting her. It's a stuffed animal, you know. An animal made of fabric and fluff. Oh. Yeah, I knew that. I was testing you. Sure. Well, it's too hungry. It goes, Chomp. Bleh. You spit out the fuzzy innards of the false beast. You tried eating the shark. Ew, disgusting. Hey, Nima, that's not for eating. Don't you remember? But he looks so tasty. Your mother looks at you with deep concern. What's your problem? Okay, Nima, let's move on to something else. She pulls out a chunk of rock with a strange formation embedded onto its surface. There's like a prismatic glow to the rock. An opalized skeleton frozen in time and then cracked open like an egg. Mother hesitates, unsure if she should show you this thing. Still, she places it on the table. Okay, so like in my dream or whatever, it said fossil. Okay. What does this remind you of? Wait, I noticed something. You do this, and it's like a white background. Do this. Look, I found it. Or yes, I found it. I found that fossil. I found it in Kicking Horse River. You were so happy when I gave it to you as a present. Mom looks pleased. She reaches out and starts to run your fingers across the fossil. Yes, I was. It surprised me because you usually don't find fossils like that underwater. Must have slid all the way down from the mountain to end up there. You start to recall the day that you dived in. The clearness of the turquoise water made it easy to see the bottom. The rocks seemed to call you. Your mom's carefree smile. Looks like it's broken though. Mother nods. Not looking at the fossil. Sure, I knew it was broken. I extracted the fossil after you gave it to me. Some of the imprints are still there though. I feel like Mom is telling you everything. There was something special about this fossil when you found it. A reason you ran across the rocks to present it to her. Can I see it? No, not right now. I'm still studying it. It's okay. I wait until you're ready. So my theory is that I bashed my head on this rock and I started drowning in a river. Until then, happy to help you in any way I can. Cooking, taking care of the house, pick up after you. It's all fine as long as you can achieve your dreams. What's that supposed to mean? Your mother had called you her lab assistant, but you did it to help her cook and clean. Back then, you told yourself, did all that work for love. But now, you can't help but feel indignant. It's not fair that I have to do all this work and I don't even know why. All this work? Doing your chores is the bare minimum. Don't be ungrateful. This project, it's gonna fix our family. Bare minimum? You didn't let me leave the house. I felt like I was in prison. You shouldn't have said that. You had to learn your lesson. What lesson? You really should have said that. I don't think we should continue talking about this. I want to focus on happy memories today. You're my good and happy daughter, Nima. She speaks as if she's reminding herself of who you are. But the tone is clearly suggesting that you've began to wander off script that she set for you. What lesson, Mom? Don't get all righteous with me, as if it's my fault that we ended up like this. You're the one who betrayed my trust, the one who put this entire experiment in jeopardy. I was ready to forgive you, for us to go back to the way things were, but it seems you're too spiteful to move on. You're not Nima. Nima would never act like this. Nima would never question me like this. That's it. It's time for bed. Your mother grits her teeth to hold herself back from speaking further. Gruffly, she picks you up by your arms and hauls you back to your room. She deposits you across the threshold of the floor and then quickly closes the door behind you. You hear her voice muttering something about controlled stimulus as she stomps away from the door and begins ascending to the stairs out of the basement. You messed up. Pushed her buttons too much. She doesn't love you anymore. Dang. You banished the errant thought from your mind. After the interrogation today, you want nothing else but the comfort of the bed. You find yourself awake in bed. There are heavy weights on your arms. You try to wiggle, and your arms push up a series of tight ropes that bind you still. I told you, she doesn't like failure. I got tied up? What? Your mother enters the room, wiping a small steel pick with an antiseptic tissue. Are you gonna stab me? You're awake? I didn't use enough anesthesia. What? You try to scream, but you discover your mouth is gagged. That's fine. You won't need it. She leans over to you, placing her knee on your stomach to pin you and gripping your face with a clawed hand. The pick inches closer to your eye. Don't blame yourself. It's my fault, really. Something must have went wrong with the procedure for you to come out like this. She begins to caress your cheek. Her hands are trembling ever so slightly. But that's okay. What? Yo! My eyes! It's always next time. You feel the blade scrape past your socket and push out into the nerves of your brain. Your life terminates with a pop as she severs your brain in half. Suddenly it's dark. Dark, cold, endless, and utterly serene. You spend an eternity in this darkness until a familiar voice. Nima, is that you? What? That was it? Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on the next episode. Have a great day.